A NATO spearhead consisting of M1 Abrams and M2 Bradleys is on an absolute rampage throughout our lines. Soviet command cannot allow this and has issued clear orders. This NATO armored assault ends here. BMP-2s have been brought up as a screening element, and a wall of T-64 tanks has been deployed 2 kilometers to the rear. Once the Americans make contact with our BMPs, the T-64s will reveal themselves and crush the enemy. There is no way the enemy will get past this glorious wall of Soviet armor. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Gunner Heat PC. Today we find ourselves in the mighty BMP-2, and we are tasked with holding off a large NATO advance. The BMP-2 is quite a fun vehicle, and it's been a while since we have utilized it. We do have that 30mm cannon. We have 160 rounds of armor-piercing ammunition. We are going to set our range to 1 kilometer. Let's take a look at the map. We need to move up to our battle position. It looks like we have arrived at it. Let's stop here. This is the enemy axis of advance. We have lots of support available as well. You know what? I think we need to push up just a little bit more. It looks like there's a small defilade right in front of us. I'd like to hang out there. BMP-2 is quite short. That gives us a bit of an advantage. And hello, look at that. Okay, they're firing at us. Send it. Bradleys. Engage. There we go. Hits on target. That probably has done them in. Let's engage this guy. Hit him in the side. Hit him in the side. Make him pay for that mistake. Come on. They have to be done for at this point. Okay. Up. We got another one advancing. They're advancing fast. Let them have it. They've stopped. Okay, 3 Bradleys dispatched. They came in a little too hot. We have another one back there. Engage that guy. Through the tree. I think he's done. They stopped firing. Good. We used a lot of ammo there. No need to drop artillery, I think. I think we're okay. Yep. Field of burning Bradleys. Oh, hello? Okay, artillery's dropping behind us. Formation spacing 50 meters. Spread out, please. I'm also going to back up a little bit. I'd like to be in this defilade. Hopefully we can weather this incoming artillery. Now, it is very possible I've done this mission in the past. Unfortunately, I did get a new PC, so my GHPC progress was wiped. It doesn't tell me which missions I have played and which I have not. So we may be playing through some duplicates here. Tank, artillery, bring that in. Cass, more artillery, lots of tanks. Okay, where are they? Switch to our Conkers. Hello. Up. Halt. Stop. Fire. Okay, try to bring it down. May have been a little too eager with it. This looks good though. Hit. Got one. Gunners killed. Okay, we surviving crew is bailing out. 1 BMP-2 has survived. That being said, we did hit an Abrams. We are switching to T-64s now. We need to move up to battle position Antonov. Cass, please come in. Please come in, and let's move up. Been a while since I've played in the T-64 as well. Personally, it is one of my favorite Warsaw Pack tanks. Cass coming overhead. Good stuff. Go get them. It's the 3 of us. We're gonna keep the formation kind of tight. Platoon formation. Make sure we're in a line and not a wedge. I want you to be right alongside me here. And hello, a hind is moving out. Go get them. Go and get them. Let's take a look. Battle position Antonov here is 2 and some change kilometers out. Let's set our range for that. 2.1. The hind. Let's see if he can take anything out here. Stop the enemy armor attack. Okay. More Cass inbound. MiG-23. Stop. There he is. Okay, let's try to freaking range this guy. There we go. That looks good. 2.4 kilometers out. On the way. Short. Bring it up. Okay. Drop down below this hill. They're so far out. Move up. We have another Abrams crossing that hill there. On the way. Come on. Hit. Load. I think it hit the roof. He's burning. He's burning. Good. That range is good. 2.5 kilometers. We have another one back here. On the way. Short load. Up 100. On the way. Short load. Down, down. Drop it down. 2.4. Lamps on. On the way. Hit. Load. Did he survive that? We are... No, they're bailing out. I saw the hatches swing open. We are using 3BM32. It's pretty much the best round. Well, it is the best round that the Soviets have access to at this point. And, okay, artillery's being dropped on our position. Not a fan of that. More CAS. Did we just... It's right on top of our hill. Restock. 1 round. Do not like that. Anything else? 19 seconds left. It takes so long to move it into the autoloader. We do have 11 rounds though. Hearing more smoke pop off to the left. Lots of smoke to the left. I do believe all of our tank friends over there have been eliminated. Cancel. Okay, we'll load another round. Okay, there's an Abrams right there. Off to 255 degrees. Looks like they're tracked, but their turret is still swinging back and forth. Tank. Close. Bring down the range. 1.6. Okay, pop up. Hello. Hello, my friend. Okay, are you going to swing back around? You're zigzagging around. There you are. On the way. Got him. Load. Back up. Autoloader's doing its thing. Come on. There we go. Up, up, up. Oh my gosh. 3 Abrams. On the way. Hit. Load. We'll go for the second one now. Move up. I hear planes. I hope those are ours. Let's go for this guy. On the way. Hit. Load. Target lost. Yep. Okay. Lamps on. Ready. On the way. Hit. Load. Okay, we're going to keep playing this little game here. Lots of smoke, which isn't good. I may have to get CAS. Yep, I can't see through that, but the Abrams definitely can. CAS. Drop it on them, please. And thank you. How many rounds do I have? 1 plus 9. Okay, I can see them from the commander's position. Let's roll up just a little bit. Who is moving? You are? On the way? Load. Oh shoot, number 2. Number 2 in line is still firing. Loaded. On the way. Hit. Load. That was kind of a glancing hit, I think. Nope, nope. Ammunition is going off. Good. This Abrams. Let's go for the side there. On the way. Hit. Got him. Enemy armor attack has been stopped. Load. Signals intelligence report enemy is breaking off and is not committing any more forces. There we go. Are they withdrawing? Looks like they're popping smoke. Yep. Oof. Okay. Intercept enemy north of battle position Antonov. Emergency. Second company reports the enemy have breached their line and one of the enemy regiments has turned to attack us from the north of battle position Antonov. Okay, let's pivot north. Intercept enemy north. Okay. I'm wondering if we should get on a roll. Second company reports that the enemy has breached their line. Okay, platoon, formation, column, let's go. Restock. Start loading 3BM32. Let's go. Okay, we gotta race up there. We'll load a handful of rounds. We have Cass available. I'm gonna send Cass up to the north. See if they find anything up there. And hopefully my platoon gets it together and starts following me, and they're figuring it out. They're figuring it out. We now have 7 rounds in the carousel. Maybe one more. I'm not seeing any fire or anything up there. Let's post up on this hill and see what we can find. We'll load one more round. That'll give us 9+1. Sipho. Let's increase range 2 kilometers. My platoon is lagging behind. We're just gonna kind of peek around this big old forest here. Cass is inbound. I hear it. Hello. Not sure if they found anything over there. There is a road we could be using off to the left. Here we go. Okay, we're catching up. Hello. Number 2's with me. Good. Cass is looping back around. They're doing a rocket run. Stop, stop, stop right here. Oh, shoot. Drop range down. Load, load, load. Smoke. Not good. More Abrams. Oh, I got ourselves in the worst spot imaginable. Adjust. Range. Point blank, essentially. Not a fan of this. There they are. Load. Shit. On the way. I missed. They aren't going to make the same mistake. What the heck? Hit, load. Engage. Hit, load. More smoke. Smoke it up, please. Okay, we've lost that guy. Number 3 here. Come on. Load, hit. Bradley's 2? Are you kidding me? Hit, load. Oh my goodness. Fire at him. We're tracked. We do have another company available. We're gonna fight it out. Point blank. He thinks we're disabled. Got him. Load. Oh gosh. Okay. Where? Jeez Louise. Where the heck are these guys? Way down here. Okay, move up. I probably shouldn't have advanced like that. That was a massacre. More Cass. Artillery. Artillery. That's fine. I was moving up to where second company was, and that clearly was a mistake. Did not think they would have broken through that quickly. There's the massacre. Halt. Okay. Jeez, this is... There we go. On the way. Load. Okay, we've intercepted the enemy and destroyed them. Okay, we finished up. That was probably one of my worst missions yet. It was Abrams. I think this guy might be disabled. On the way. Yeah, okay. I've repelled both enemy attacks. Needed a whole nother platoon of tanks because I just bum rushed up here. I figured they'd be slowly coming down, but they were They were fast. Really caught me off guard. Abrams is backing up on the way. Hit. Load. Yeah, it looks like these Abrams are withdrawing. Another one here on the way. Hit. Good. There we go. Yeah, I think these guys are destroyed. Okay, well that's going to do it. Let's check out the after action report here. Here we are, folks. Mission results. The winner was Warsaw Pact somehow, some way. NATO lost 22 personnel and 20 pieces of equipment. Pact forces lost 9 personnel and 7 pieces of equipment. Our lethality rate was slightly higher, and we both fired the exact same amount of shots. How about that? So, shot 1 of 126 here. We are engaging Bradleys from afar. Of course, we engage, we hit. A lot of these are not pinning, but some of these do, especially on the side. It's like death by 1,000 cuts at this point. Let's see. There we go. Hitting them down here. Almost hitting some of those spare toe missiles. And that's a killing shot. It took 32 shots to really cause some serious damage to the Bradley. It's because their turret was turned, I would guess. But still, getting some pretty solid hits here, messing these Bradleys up. That's what we do. And then I'm really interested in seeing... Okay, here we go. This is our first shot against an M1. We fire one of our Conquers, and this one has a pretty iffy flight path. It's wiggling around all over the place. Not my best work, because we were on the move when I fired it, so it launched up. But I was able to kind of guide it in on target, and it messed up that Abrams. We have an Abrams in return clapping us and eliminating this BMP-2. We managed to hit this Abrams at the top. Not sure. I mean, I feel like this would destroy the Abrams. Possibly not, though, because we do follow up. We are now in the T-64. We're firing at a range of 2 kilometers. 2 hits there. Another hit here. Hit the track. I wonder if this probably completely tracked them if I had to guess. Another hit in the barrel. Jeez. Okay, hit main gun barrel. I wonder, they probably aren't firing after that if I had to guess. But yeah, we're hitting these Abrams, causing damage, but nothing critical. Although that does not look good at all. Stopped by the transmission, penetrates the engine, so this guy's probably out of action, not moving much at all. And then some more pretty solid hits with 3BM32 at a range of 1.4 kilometers. And we are just still on the hill. Yeah, these are the guys that came out between these woods here at close range. There we go. We're hit. Stopped by our composite armor, which is pretty cool. We got hit again, back to back, and then another hit through the side of an Abrams at very close range. So this is where they got the jump on us. Probably pretty stupid for me to advance the way we were. I know second company said that the enemy had broken through, but I did not realize they broke through in this manner. Luckily, we were able to salvage the situation. It cost some lives, but that's the Soviet way, right? Okay, another hit at close range. What's the range here? 243 meters. They are firing M774 Sabote. And yeah, this composite armor manages to stop it. Another good hit into the side, hitting the driver. And then this is the killing blow. Yeah, look at that hit. That's pretty good, isn't it? Well, and then they keep hitting us. T-64, pretty heavily armored. It's honestly holding up incredibly well. These are Bradleys shooting at us now. This is the last tank in the formation. And we still getting hits into the Abrams, doing what we can, fighting until the very, very end. These M2 Bradleys are just peppering us. Not really penetrating all that much. That is fascinating. That ricochet there. Regardless, what else? We can see as the Bradleys are hitting us, our turret traversing, finding one of these Bradleys, and we're about to paste one of them. Right? Right, game? It's kind of funny looking at this. What am I even doing at this point? Anyway, oh, I see these Bradleys coming up right in front of us, and then we hit one of them, absolutely track them, cause all sorts of problems. Looking at the second one, hit them as well, take out the driver and the engine. And what is our killing blow here? It's got to be a tow, I would think. What takes us out? We sit here and fight for quite a while at close range. It is just absolute chaos. Another hit into a Bradley. Another hit into an Abrams. Oh no. Okay, so something hits us. Maybe this is what finishes us off. That's bizarre. Or this? Track. Okay, we hit the Brad. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the crew just bails out. They're like, fuck it, we've had enough. This is horrible. I don't know what exactly. Let's see fire support. Does fire support get us? Maybe this is it. The crew hears that and they're like, okay, that's enough. And this one's pretty freaking bad too. Or this actually might have been it. So they fire. Hit the throwing charge. We cook off. This was, what time was this at? 13 minutes, 19 seconds. 13 minutes, 19. Yeah, the Bradleys are just peppering the heck out of us. 13 minutes, 19. Okay. This was what killed us right here. This shot. That did it. All you need is one. Anyway, then we start following up at range with this third platoon hitting the Abrams. Causing damage. I think these guys are already done for. And there we go. Very, very cool. Now let's see. Does fire support really get any hits? I'm going to not. Let's. Player involved. I'm going to go through and see what fire support was able to do. One pretty cool thing I just found, our MI-24 fired an ATGM here. Right into an Abrams. What is the range? 2 kilometers here. Look at this. And they hit them. Detonates on impact. Doesn't look like it does a whole lot, unfortunately, for that MI-24. But you know what? At least they were doing something. Shooter unknown. This is also some cast coming in. Who knows? This has to be artillery. Yeah, definitely artillery. Drops down. Hits the Abrams, probably rattles them a little bit. Okay, interesting. Interesting to see. No, that's a FAB 250. That's a bomb from an aircraft. An aircraft dropped a bomb. That's what that is. Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. 250 kilogram bomb. That's going to cause some problems. Looking at how the MI-24 was dispatched, it looks like a Bradley used its Bushmaster cannon and killed the observer. Continues to fire, and as the MI-24 is flipping, and it probably crashes and explodes. Okay, well, very cool stuff. That's really going to do it. Showed some of the close air support action and what the MI-24 was up to. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.